Not a lot of people are going to understand you if you're obsessed.
Yeah.
This is our life now, and we're gonna give it everything every day, and we're not gonna worry about the ups and downs.
All right, well, wrapping up week 12, and then I guess this is the start of week 13. My wife just brought me my taco bowl. Thank you, honey. I love you. You're beautiful and you're perfect. Less than a week until the last man standing race. I think that's basically going to be the entire video. It's just me, how far I can go, how far I can push myself, what's going to quit first, my body or my mind. Guess we'll find out. A lot of the times you can say a lot of things, but then when you sign up for races like this, there's no hiding. You know, it's like, well, let's see if you're actually about it. And that's why I like it. It's either going to be humbling or it's going to be like proof that the hard work and the mindset really does pay off. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. So let's do it. Tomorrow is the day that we've all been waiting for. The BPN Last Man Standing race kicks off tomorrow at noon. It is going to be 97, I believe, and it's going to be humid and hot. So my wife and I, behind the camera, and my crew member, or my crew lead rather, she is going to be in the thick of it with me. A lot of people who are in the race, I think there's going to be 140 contestants at the start. They've been saying that they're going to win, but what I will say, and they've been saying that they're going to die out there. You'd be surprised at how quickly that leaves your soul. You don't really have a lot of convictions when you get so tired and exhausted. You're still going to be very much alive. I don't expect to see anyone dead out there, but it's insane what you can go into the race thinking, and then during it you change into a completely different person. That's the self-preservation of the human body, mind, and soul right there. But anyway, what I will say to those people is I hope your resume speaks for itself, because unless you've been there in training or in another event, then you're likely not going to leave it all out there. You got to really test yourself, and to push yourself beyond the limits, you have to have proof that you're able to do so. 4.2 miles is no joke. Man, I'm just excited. I was telling my wife yesterday, I was telling you yesterday, I guess I'm talking to you, that, well, we've been training with the sauna, so we should be accustomed to the heat at least a little bit. I'm so relaxed right now, it's crazy. 20 minutes later, freaking sweaty, bro. And it doesn't really start until the 100-mile mark, a day in. That's when the race actually starts, so I'm excited to get 24 hours underneath my belt, and then to really see what I'm made of, really see what the competitors are made of. A lot of people flying in from other places, Germany even, like all over the world. Tomorrow it kicks off. I will see you on the court. I hear that you guys like motivational sayings. Here's another one. No man is free who is not a master of himself. You can see me right now in my clear mind. I got plenty of rest. I ate well yesterday, had a good breakfast. This is me right now saying that there's no good reason to quit. My legs, all the training has been done, my legs feel great. So this is me right now. It's gonna be curious to see what me during the thick of misery.
3 minutes.
You got it, man.
Yeah. Come sit. That's okay. Sit down.
2 minutes, runners. 2 minutes.
What excuses you'll be able to find, and then what excuses you'll be able to tune out. It's always interesting, the human psychology. You wanna try to survive, but I'm never gonna be in jeopardy of dying. I can guarantee you that. So right now, last man standing. That is the only goal in mind. That's the only thing on my mind. And yeah, you just gotta make sure that you are in control of yourself and what you're thinking, and in control of your mind, because you're not free unless you can control that. So we're gonna find out. Keep hammering, stay hard, and believe you can, and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. With no struggle, there is no progress. Another person said, Katy Perry energy about me. This is what I'll say to you. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag.
Drifting through the wind, wanting to start again. Do you ever feel so paper thin?
All right, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is where we smile at death and it smiles back at us. We have, I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, honey, is this all because of you, all this stuff? I don't think I did one single thing. Did I do anything? I just went and grabbed something to eat, and then I came back and all this was done, so that's cool. That's nice, actually. So I don't have to think, I just have to do. I just have to run, and then my wife is she's the crew chief. She got all this stuff ready. We got the food from the grocery store. We have like a bunch of sourdough. Am I allowed to open this up?
No.
Okay, not allowed to open that up. Sourdough, everything you could want, all the food that you could want. Bunch of shoes, and then have all my gear laid out. But we're gonna pack all this stuff up tomorrow morning, get there early so that we can get our seating first, because it's first come, first serve. And you want to be closer to the start line so that you don't have to walk up to the start, because every step counts. We're gonna get there bright and early, and then I'll come back, try to get some sleep, and then head over there. It starts at noon. It's gonna be hot. Hot, hot, hot. But guess what? I'm not even gonna notice it. Nick Bear posted something. A lot of people are speculating that I'm gonna win it. I really appreciate it. I do appreciate it, but there's a lot of people with experience in backyard ultras, and I guess we'll see how that goes. But excited to toe the line with every person, every hour until I can't anymore. And remember, it's just pain. So let's sleep tonight and get after it tomorrow.
Okay, man. Really. Let's check.
Oh, now I'm full.
Okay, yeah, you guys have experience with these, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hit us up if you need anything cut.
Absolutely, yeah. When's the last time you did one of these races?
5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That recent thing. Is this supposed to be hard? Hopefully not, because we haven't started yet. It's, I think, like 40 minutes out. Time is relative, as Einstein said. So I'm just going to put my head down, get the miles done, come back, zone out, and do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again.
I didn't know what to do before I Yeah.
I'll be back in about an hour. I love you.
Bye, Elvia.
Runners, please start making your way to the start line.
One lap down. Infinity to go. My wife is sitting here by herself. All these people have like a bunch of friends hanging out, having a good time, and then she's just right here like this, waiting.
Go through it.
Good job, cutie. Yep, 5 laps down. Gonna hit close to a marathon this next lap. Inch by inch, step by step, mile by mile, hour by hour. It's just pain, dude. Lisa, I love you!
I'm Prison Mike. You know why they call me Prison Mike?
Do you really expect us to believe you're somebody else?
Do you really expect me to not push you up against the wall, biatch?
Well, I wish I had somebody rub my legs like that. It's a little early for a leg rub. A little early for a leg rub, boy. Oh, I feel good. I'll let Jack give you a hard time.
Yeah. Just hit mile 50, 12 hours in officially. People are starting to drop, hit their goal of 50 miles.
All right, hey, that's just the way we talk in the clink. Been a lot of fun.
It'll be nice once the sun comes back out, but enjoying the cool breeze. I'm sure you guys can hear it on the camera right now while I can. And about to get after it again. 2.5 minutes. Let's go.
Have yourself a
Oh, sorry.
2, 1, go!
Guys, got just over a minute. Just over.
Let's go, Rudy!
Locked and loaded. 20 more miles, then we hit 100. That's a day straight of running. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good work, fellas. Good work. I love you, Alicia.
I love you.
You're on pace to get this lap.
What's going on?
We have a little over 5 minutes for it to come in to start this next lap. There are 6 people left. Can you go run a lap for him? You wanna sit? You wanna eat this?
Well, yeah, I mean, you were kind of carrying a big water bottle there, champ.
Need to get down to 10 seconds.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Woo! Go, Trudy, go! You got this! You can do it! Come on, camera, Trudy. Are you gonna keep going? You've got 2 minutes.
Here's I do.
Good job, Trudy!
You got this! 1 foot in front of the other.
Good job, Trudy.
Nice work. Way to push through it. You're crushing it. Woo! Nice job, Truett. You crushed that.
No, you're good. Take a seat. You done?
3, 2, 1, go, Mitch!
Many more to come, eh? That's the way to go out. That's like, I can do it.
Well, I mean, my heart rate was like almost dang near 150 the whole time. It was trying every single step.
Well, watching the chatter said, he called and said you came in just like a couple of minutes before the cutoff on that line.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck. And like barely made it back up there. And then I called Alicia because normally that's pretty telling. You know, it's barely coming in at the end.
Yeah, well,
it's usually not going to last too much longer.
To get the final lap to actually count, I was sprinting in.
You made it within like 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, I made it with like 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, I was like, because my legs, I could hardly run, and then I was like, I'm just gonna, adrenaline is a crazy thing, but I was like, I'm just gonna give it my all. Because, you know, in case someone DNFs on that next lap, then it's like they didn't actually beat me.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so the last man standing race is still going somehow. Kim and Kendall, they're still running, and I've gotten a full night's rest, and I'm getting ready to go to sleep again, and they're still running from that race that we were doing together. Absolutely insane. I personally was able to run a few PRs, did over 100 miles in less than 24 hours. I had never done that previously. And then 113 miles in a single run is my best as well. I think what I'm taking away from this is you can't unintentionally become the last man standing. Very focused and dialed training for that format. I'm good at running fast right now for marathons, but I'm not so good at the slow chug that it takes to just keep doing it for days is what it would take to win. Just not there yet. My body was, I think the mechanics are a little bit off because my knees and IT band were they were torched by like mile 70 even. And then so I had to gut out like the last 34 or however many that would be, 44, to get to the mark that I got to, but I made it to the final 6. So I'm proud of the effort. And then just the race format is pretty hard to get accustomed to if you're not used to it, going every hour on the hour. 4.2 miles, it sneaks up on you for sure. You're like, oh, I can do that easily. I can maintain that pace. But unless you actually do it, and unless you've actually done one of these races, you got to be careful about thinking how well you can do it. So, I mean, like, it's good experience for me if I wanted to do another backyard ultra, but it really is a kick to the nuts, and I felt every bit of it on like the last 12 hours of that. So yeah, went for 27 hours and started to hallucinate towards the end. I would hear like a little vehicle driving behind me and then people chattering, and I was like, oh, it must be the BPN film crew, and I'd look behind me. There's no one there. It was just me on the course. So it's weird what your mind does. That doesn't have to affect your running ability, but I was in a bad place on that last lap. My wife kept motivating me, pushing me to go harder. Shout out to my honey. And she was feeding me by herself the entire time, taking care of me, rubbing me down, putting anti-chafe cream in my ass in front of everybody. And getting all my food ready and rubbing my legs down, and then obviously pushing me to keep going so I could get to 113, because you find yourself in a dark place, and sometimes you just need to shut your brain off and have someone tell you what to do. And that's where like these kids that are still going, they had coaches for this event, and I think that does actually make a pretty big difference. You got to be willing, and you got to be tough as hell. These guys are super tough. It's almost comical how tough they are, because they've now doubled my distance. It is insane. So it's like, I wonder for them if they felt the same pain that I did and they're just pushing past it, or if they're just like, obviously they're in pain, but I just wonder like how their mechanics are when it comes to stuff like this. I'd be curious to know and to get inside their bodies for a moment, but it's truly exceptional what humans are capable of when you put in the right amount of training and you have the right mindset. Kendall was asked like, just about what he's doing, and he was like, well, this is my life now. And it's like, you got to fully commit all your time and energy towards these races, or else you're not going to get great at them. But 113 miles, I'll take it as a win. It's a step in the right direction. Push past a lot of doubt and pain, because it's just pain after all. But yeah, in order to get that last lap, I had to sprint in, and then came in with like 20 seconds left. It's hard to know if I would have taken a drink of water, some salt, maybe some Tylenol, if I could have pushed on to the next lap, but I was pretty checked out. That took everything for me to get in right before the cutoff. My body just, I don't know, I just didn't want to go any further, but hey, it's lessons learned, and you're never going to learn that about yourself unless you're willing to push yourself to that point, to that limit. And I think it'll just help me in other challenges that I face on. So the sub 230 marathon is still the big goal for this year. I wanted to get the last man standing, obviously. Didn't happen, and that's what happens when you have these big goals, is sometimes you're going to fall right onto your face, but you can't be afraid of setting them. You can't be afraid of failing, because that's part of having goals, is you have a possibility of failing. But with competition, that's just what you gotta be willing to accept. And so I'm willing to accept failure, and then a lot more willing to accept success. So I hope there's more success in my future, but one thing at a time, one challenge at a time. Can't let it discourage you too badly, but you can definitely learn from it. And I'm learning from it right now, and I'll come back better. But yeah, another fun week down. I don't know if this will get me closer to the 230 goal, but it definitely made me tougher. So I think that it will. Okay? And I think if I tell myself that it will, then it will have that result. It's kind of about the story you tell yourself. So let's keep going, one day at a time. We're getting better. And I love you. Is that what you were waiting for?